Moving on, now let's welcome Dr. Sushmita Munda with a round of applause. And she is talking on enhancing soil health and sustainability, comparative analysis of conservation agriculture in rice pulse cropping system. Let's welcome her.
A very good evening, all of you. I'm Dr. Sushmita Munda, working as agronomist at ICAR National Rice Research Institute. I'm working on conservation agriculture. Conservation, the word is a buzzword today in the present context, and any technology that has the word conservation actually is considered the technology of tomorrow. So conservation agriculture is also considered as technology for tomorrow. Conservation agriculture relies on three principles. Basically, minimal disturbance of the soil, crop diversification, and maximum residue retention or soil cover. So based on this, we conducted experiments on rice-based cropping system, and we took green gram as part of the cropping system. The treatments, actually, the objective of my work was to compare how zero tillage rice or how conservation agriculture, the rice grown under conservation agriculture, is different or comparable or better than the conventional rice growing. And we know that in rice, there are two types of rice. One rice is direct seeded rice, the other rice is transplanted rice. In direct seeded rice, zero tillage or minimum tillage, minimal soil disturbance, people are aware of it, a lot of research has been done. But when it comes to zero tillage or a non-disturbed transplanted rice, transplanting in undisturbed soil, people don't know about it. Not much of research has been done on this aspect. We at ICAR-NRRI Cuttack, we conducted many experiments and we standardized the package of practices for non-puddled or unpuddled zero transplanted rice. That means transplanting done without tillage. So we wanted to know whether the results are comparable with zero tillage direct seeding. We also wanted to know whether we are getting any advantage over the conventional tillage system rice. So we had three treatments in the main plot, that is zero tillage direct seeded rice, and we followed this, zero tillage rice was followed by green gram in the Rabi season. The second was zero tillage transplanted rice in the Rabi season, followed by green gram in the Rabi season. Then conventional system of rice green gram, rice conventional tillage rice in the Kharif and conventional tillage green gram in the Rabi season. We have taken three pulse variety, varieties of moong bean, that is a pulse, IPM 2-3, IPM 2-14, and a local Czech variety. These varieties were taken to check whether the tillage system followed in rice had any effect on the different varieties of moong bean. And all the moong bean varieties, for all the moong bean varieties, the package of practices for management were kept similar. We found that in the soil, there was improvement in a lot of soil properties after following this cropping system for 5 years. In the zero tillage systems or the conservation under conservation agricultural rice-based systems, rice pulse system, we found that the available nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium content was higher. Similarly, organic carbon also increased in the conservation agriculture rice-based system. Apart from nutrient availability, We also saw the physical structure, and we also found that conservation agricultural systems improved the macro, meso, and micro aggregate formation significantly over the conventional system. This signifies that the soil is well conditioned after following the conservation agriculture. Now, carbon sequestration is an important part that agriculture is considering today, and all the management practices revolve around how much carbon we can conserve. And our management practices under zero tillage system, both in the transplanted rice as well as in the direct seeded rice, we found that the total organic carbon was significantly higher. Total organic carbon was 16.9 and 17.04% higher in zero tillage DSR compared to conventional DSR and zero tillage transplanted rice. Over the zero tillage DSR, overall the zero tillage DSR has a much higher amount of permanganate oxidizable carbon. We also calculated the energy balance. And the overall energy balance, we found there was 32.2% input energy that was required in the conventional tillage system or the conventional rice growing was saved. The diesel and machinery can be reduced. Machinery use can be reduced drastically in the zero tillage systems or on the conservation agriculture. So to conclude, it can be said that conservation agricultural based systems increase the nutrient availability, soil organic carbon stock, water stable aggregates, and microbial activity. And based on these findings, it may be suggested that comparable yields along with the added advantage, particularly in zero tillage transplanted rice, in terms of soil and environmental health, necessitates the scaling up of the conservation agriculture rice pulse system. With this, I conclude my talk. Thank you.